When I was 20 and 19 and whatever, and banging in goals left, right and centre for Liverpool, of course there was, I was the hero and adulation, but nothing like Robbie Fowler.
Meneman's ball to Owen. Owen's through here. Can he equalise? Oh yes he can.
I never wanted to leave Liverpool. I was always happy at Liverpool, and if Madrid hadn't come in, then I'm sure I'd be at Liverpool for the rest of my career.
That there doesn't seem to be this mutual appreciation society that other players have had at Liverpool that perhaps you should have got.
To the backside of the penalty area for Owen, and he has put it away.
A taste here of Michael Owen again. It's there. Michael Owen strikes again.
What if I told you one of the most explosive strikers England has ever produced isn't loved by any of the clubs he played for? Not Liverpool, not Real Madrid, not Newcastle, not even Manchester United. A Ballon d'Or winner, a teenage sensation, a player once dubbed England's next footballing saviour. And yet, no matter where he went, no matter what he achieved, Michael Owen never found a place that truly claimed him. Not as one of their own. A 17-year-old Michael Owen explodes onto the scene for Liverpool, quick, sharp, ice-cold in front of goal. By 18, he's England's youngest ever World Cup goal scorer after that stunning solo run against Argentina in '98. The kind of moment that cements you as a national treasure. Liverpool fans adored him. He was Scouse football's golden boy. He had the number 10 shirt, he was winning FA Cups, League Cups, and bagging goals for fun. He was the lad from Chester lighting up Anfield. The next Robbie Fowler, only quicker. But here's where the story starts to twist. Because even at his peak, there was always a sense that Owen wasn't like the others. He wasn't a local lad, wasn't one to wear his heart on his sleeve like Gerrard or Carragher. He was clinical, detached, almost too professional. And then he left.
When I first set out, I got told Real Madrid want you, and I was and ahhing, and I thought, I've just got to try it. Yeah. I've got to try it.
In 2004, after years of carrying Liverpool through some painfully average seasons, Owen moved to Real Madrid. The Galácticos era, Beckham, Ronaldo, Zidane, Figo, and now Michael Owen. It made sense on paper. But in truth, it was a marriage of convenience. Madrid fans never took to him. He wasn't a superstar, he wasn't glamorous, and frankly, he arrived too late. The Galácticos shine was fading. He scored goals, because that's what he does. 16 in one season, despite starting half his games on the bench. But there was no connection, no bond. He was a stranger in a strange land. And back home, Liverpool fans were bitter, not because he left, but where he left for. Real Madrid wasn't just another club. It felt like betrayal. He didn't fight for the badge like Gerrard. He didn't grow old at Anfield like Rush. He chose the money, the glitz, the sunshine. And Liverpool fans, they remember things like that. After an underwhelming Madrid spell and a solid run at Newcastle, which, by the way, ended with Newcastle fans turning on him too, Owen did the unthinkable. In 2009, he signed for Manchester United.
Your career, you never know where you're going to go. There's only a certain amount of top clubs in the world. It would be dreaming to think I'd be plying my trade here.
Let's be clear. In football tribalism terms, that's a nuclear level offence. Moving from Liverpool to United isn't just controversial, it's a full-blown identity crisis. Liverpool fans were furious. United fans were indifferent. He was a Liverpool legend in their eyes, wearing their shirt. It didn't feel right. And to make it worse, he scored important goals, including a last-minute winner against Manchester City in one of the most dramatic derbies ever. But even then, United fans didn't love him. He was a mercenary, a temporary tool. a player they'd mock for being injury-prone, a washed-up former Liverpool striker collecting a paycheck. By the end of his career, Owen had played for 4 of England's biggest clubs: Liverpool, Manchester United, Newcastle, and Stoke, and not one of them truly claimed him. Newcastle fans saw him as an overpriced, undercommitted, injury-prone passenger. Liverpool fans saw a prodigal son who betrayed them twice. United fans barely noticed him. Stoke fans, well, let's be honest, even Owen barely noticed Stoke. Imagine that. A player who scored 158 goals for Liverpool, who won them trophies, who gave them his youth, and yet he can't go home. So why did it go this way? Why did Michael Owen, one of England's finest talents, end up so unloved? It's a mix of timing, personality, and football politics. Owen was never a badge kisser. He wasn't like Gerrard or Carragher. He didn't bleed Liverpool red. He was a professional athlete in an era where tribalism still mattered. He chased glory, chased opportunities. And when injuries took their toll and his pace faded, he became a journeyman. And fans don't love journeymen. They love heroes or villains. Owen, tragically, became neither. Today, when you talk about Liverpool legends, Michael Owen's name barely makes the conversation. Rush, Dalglish, Gerrard, Fowler, they're immortal. Owen, an awkward footnote. A player whose peak was blindingly bright, but whose legacy was scattered across too many crests and too many betrayals. It's not that he wasn't good enough. It's that football isn't just about goals. It's about moments, about loyalty, about belonging. And Owen, for all his brilliance, never truly belonged. Michael Owen should be one of English football's most cherished figures. A Ballon d'Or winner, a World Cup hero, a Premier League champion. But instead, he walks alone. Not as a victim, not as a villain, but as a man caught between eras. A professional in a tribal world. Too good to be forgotten, too distant to be embraced. And maybe that's the real tragedy. Because for all the medals, the awards, the goals, the thing Michael Owen always wanted, more than anything else, was to be loved. And he never truly was. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.